family and business activities.
Outside football, Messi has been deeply involved in family and business matters. His older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, have assisted in managing his contracts, endorsements, and the Messi brand, while Messi himself takes an active role in decision-making. This involvement demonstrates his interest in finance, management, and long-term planning beyond the pitch.
Philanthropy and social engagement.
Through the Leo Messi Foundation, established in 2007, Messi has focused on initiatives in education, healthcare, and youth sports programs. The foundation has funded hospitals, schools, and sports facilities primarily in Argentina, but also internationally. Messi actively participates in foundation projects, attending events, and visiting programs, showing that his commitment extends beyond merely donating money.
Hobbies and personal interests.
Messi enjoys spending quiet time with his family, which includes playing with his children, cooking, or enjoying walks. He has a known interest in video games, particularly FIFA, where he often competes casually with friends and family. Messi also appreciates music, frequently listening to it during training sessions or travel. Messi's lifestyle demonstrates a careful balance. Despite the pressures and demands of professional football, he prioritizes family, education, philanthropy, and personal growth. He has cultivated a life that allows him to remain grounded, constantly learning, and engaged with the world beyond football.
Lionel Messi, a portrait of luxury.
Beyond the stadium lights, Messi has built a remarkable life for himself and his family, investing wisely in real estate around the world. His collection of properties reflects not only his wealth and global success, but also his love for comfort, privacy, and family. From the sunny coast of Florida to his hometown in Argentina, Messi's homes tell the story of a man who has achieved greatness but still values warmth and stability. After joining Inter Miami CF, Messi decided to settle in Florida, close to his new football club. In 2023, he purchased a luxurious waterfront mansion in Fort Lauderdale for about $10.75 million. The house is located in the exclusive Bay Colony neighborhood and has everything a global superstar could dream of. It includes 10,500 square feet of living space, 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a gym, spa, Italian-style kitchen, and a large pool overlooking the water. The mansion also has 2 private docks and 170 feet of water frontage, perfect for a quiet and private life with his wife and their children. This property shows Messi's desire to enjoy a peaceful lifestyle after years of intense professional competition. Besides his mansion, Messi also bought several luxury apartments in Miami's Cipriani Residences, one of the city's most elegant new buildings. Each apartment costs several $1 million and includes spacious living areas, breathtaking views of Biscayne Bay, and top-class amenities such as a spa, gym, and private elevator. These properties reflect Messi's growing connection to the United States, where he continues to expand his career and personal brand. In Spain, Messi owns a stunning mansion on the island of Ibiza, which he purchased for around $11 million. The house sits in the peaceful area of Sant Josep de sa Talaia and includes a private football field, a large swimming pool, and wide terraces surrounded by nature. The property is a true Mediterranean paradise, offering Messi and his family the chance to relax during holidays. Although there have been minor legal disputes about building permits, the Ibiza mansion remains one of his most famous and beautiful properties. Perhaps the most meaningful property Messi owns is his estate in Rosario, Argentina, known as La Fortaleza, the fortress. Built on 3 large plots of land, this impressive home includes a theater, gym, underground garage, and guest houses. It is located near the place where Messi grew up, and he often visits it during vacations. Many believe that this is where he plans to live permanently after retirement. The Rosario home represents his deep emotional connection to his roots and his family's love for Argentina. For many years, Messi lived in a beautiful house in Castelldefels, a quiet area near Barcelona. He bought the house in 2009 and transformed it into a comfortable and elegant family home. It has a large garden, a swimming pool, and a small football pitch where he often played with his sons. The house also offers a breathtaking view of the Mediterranean Sea. During his time at FC Barcelona, this residence became a symbol of Messi's stability and dedication to both his sport and his family. Beyond his personal homes, Messi has also become a serious real estate investor. He owns several condominiums in Miami, commercial properties, and even hotels in Spain. Through his company Edificio Rostauer Sosimi, he has built a real estate portfolio worth more than $230 million. This company manages his properties in Spain and has even been listed on a public stock exchange. It shows Messi's intelligence in managing his fortune and preparing for life after football.
Future plans and retirement.
Lionel Messi's career has been extraordinary, spanning over 2 decades at the very pinnacle of football. Yet, even the greatest athletes must eventually consider life beyond the pitch. For Messi, retirement is not merely an end to playing. It represents a transition into a new chapter defined by family, business, philanthropy, and football legacy. Messi's move to Inter Miami in 2023 signals a strategic step in the later stages of his career. By joining Major League Soccer, MLS, Messi has embraced a league that is competitive yet less physically demanding than European leagues, allowing him to extend his playing years while still performing at a high level. The decision also aligns with family considerations, providing a more relaxed lifestyle for Antonella and their 3 children, while enjoying the cultural diversity and quality of life in the United States. Publicly, Messi has emphasized that he wants to retire on his own terms, without pressure or rush. Interviews suggest that his goal is to continue playing as long as he feels physically capable and can contribute meaningfully to his team. This careful approach reflects his professionalism and self-awareness, acknowledging the physical demands of football while respecting his body's limitations as he ages.
Lionel Messi, nearing the final chapter.
The question of when Lionel Messi will retire, whether from international football, club football, or both, has become one of the most discussed topics in the sporting world. Unlike many athletes who make firm announcements well in advance, Messi has approached the subject with caution, leaving his future open-ended while offering glimpses into his thinking. At present, Messi shows no intention of leaving football altogether. His contract with Inter Miami runs through 2025, and the club has already expressed interest in extending his stay. On the pitch, while his speed may have declined, his vision, touch, and influence remain extraordinary. For Messi, the game still offers joy, and that joy continues to fuel his desire to play. The greater uncertainty lies in his role with the Argentina national team. Having finally achieved his lifelong dream of lifting the World Cup in 2022, Messi could have chosen to retire at the peak of his international glory. Instead, he decided to continue, helping Argentina defend their continental title in Copa America and guiding the squad in qualifiers. Yet his own words suggest that the 2026 World Cup in North America may serve as his farewell to international football. He has openly admitted that it could be his last tournament, the natural endpoint to a career that has already given Argentina its greatest modern triumph. What emerges from these reflections is a portrait of a player who is not clinging to the sport out of obligation, but rather measuring his participation by his own standards of performance and enjoyment. Messi does not want to play until his body betrays him. Instead, he seems intent on leaving when he can still contribute meaningfully and when he can step away with dignity. In this sense, Messi's retirement, whenever it comes, will not represent a single abrupt exit, but rather a gradual transition. The most likely scenario is that he will bid farewell to the Argentina national team after the 2026 World Cup, while possibly extending his club career for another season or 2. Regardless of the exact timeline, his departure will mark the end of an era in football, one defined not only by his extraordinary statistics, but by his enduring artistry and humility.
Post-retirement career opportunities.
Messi's future plans extend far beyond simply leaving football. Several avenues are likely. 1. Coaching and football development. Messi has expressed interest in nurturing young talent, a passion rooted in his own journey through La Masia and the support he received from family and coaches. After retirement, it is expected that he may take on roles such as youth academy director, mentor, or coach, helping shape the next generation of footballers. 2. Business and brand expansion. Messi has already built a global brand through endorsements and the Messi store, managed with family involvement. Post-retirement, he may focus on expanding his business ventures, including investments in sports technology, fashion, and hospitality. His global reputation and strategic thinking make him well-suited for ventures that extend his influence beyond the field. 3. Philanthropy and social work. The Leo Messi Foundation has been a major part of his life, supporting healthcare, education, and sports initiatives. Messi's commitment to giving back suggests that retirement will allow him to expand philanthropic offers, possibly taking on larger projects or partnerships to create sustainable impact for children and communities worldwide. 4. Ambassadorship and global influence. Messi's stature as one of the greatest footballers ever positions him as a global ambassador for sport, capable of influencing policy, supporting charitable initiatives, and representing football internationally. This role allows him to stay connected to the sport while shaping its future.
Family-centered retirement vision.
Above all, Messi's retirement plans are deeply intertwined with his family. He has consistently emphasized the importance of being present for Antonella and their children, sharing in daily life, milestones, and experiences that were often sacrificed during the peak of his playing career. Retirement offers the opportunity to live a more normal, balanced life, traveling, enjoying leisure, and spending uninterrupted time with loved ones. Messi's approach to retirement reflects foresight, humility, and passion for life beyond football. Unlike players who retire abruptly or struggle with identity loss, Messi is carefully preparing for a smooth transition. His future will likely combine football mentorship, business ventures, philanthropic work, and family life, creating a second career that reflects the same excellence, dedication, and integrity that defined his playing days. In essence, Messi's retirement is not a farewell to ambition. It is a strategic evolution, ensuring that his influence endures both on and off the pitch. As he approaches the final chapters of his playing career, the world anticipates not only the remaining goals and victories, but also the remarkable contributions Messi will make to society, football, and his family for decades to come.
What the world thinks of Messi.
Lionel Messi is not only admired by fans, but also revered by his peers and football legends. Cristiano Ronaldo, often portrayed as his rival, has repeatedly acknowledged Messi's brilliance, stating that he is a player unlike any other. His vision, his control, and his consistency are extraordinary. Many teammates and opponents alike echo this sentiment, describing Messi as a player whose creativity and intelligence on the pitch seem almost supernatural. Coaches who have worked with Messi emphasize both his technical genius and his humility. Pep Guardiola, who coached Messi at Barcelona, once said, "Lionel is the perfect player. He understands the game like very few people do, and yet he remains modest and focused. He trains like a teenager even after becoming the best in the world." Similarly, Diego Simone, who has faced Messi multiple times, praised his ability to change a match alone, saying, "You can prepare for everything, but Messi always finds a way to surprise you. He is a phenomenon." Prominent figures beyond football also recognize Messi's impact. Pelé and Zinedine Zidane, two icons of the sport, have both described him as one of the greatest in history, praising not only his skill, but also his consistency and dedication over nearly 2 decades. Analysts often note that Messi's combination of speed, precision, vision, and humility makes him uniquely influential, someone who inspires aspiring footballers to emulate his discipline as much as his talent. Even fellow professionals from other sports admire him. Tennis star Rafael Nadal once commented that Messi's focus and perseverance remind him of the greatest athletes in any discipline. Similarly, public figures and leaders frequently highlight Messi's dedication, resilience, and ability to stay grounded despite worldwide fame, portraying him as a role model both on and off the field. Collectively, these voices paint a portrait of Messi not merely as a football genius, but as a symbol of dedication, humility, and excellence, a man whose presence elevates the game and whose legacy inspires generations around the world.
The end of a great journey.
As he moved across the field, Messi played not for fans or fame, but to honor a life fully lived. Each touch of the ball reminded him of the long journey, the struggles, the joy, the dedication. He paused at the center of the pitch, looking at the empty stands, the trophies, the headlines, the records. They were fleeting. What remained were love, loyalty, and the joy of the game he had always cherished. His story, the boy from Rosario who followed his dream, had been extraordinary. The world would remember his genius on the pitch, but those closest to him would remember the man who loved deeply, worked tirelessly, and remained humble through it all.